Hi, I'm Theo.
Hi, I'm Dottie.
And we're going to be discussing why do people bully? In your lifetime, have you experienced bullying?
At varying points in my life, sometimes in primary school, all the way through to now with the internet.
It's a tricky one. Why do you think people bully each other?
Sometimes it can be insecurity or jealousy, and they might be taking out their negative feelings. It might be to kind of fit in with a certain crowd.
All of us are capable of bullying, really. It's easier more than ever to just leave a mean comment online because you become slightly detached from maybe what you're saying.
Reading something online, you can't hear the way the person meant to say it. They could just be someone who is very upset and they're taking out their own issues on you through a split-second decision online. They might even regret it later, but you're not going to know about that.
We're all capable of these behaviours. But it's all right, we've got some tips if you're concerned about that. You have to admit it to yourself. Why do you think that's important?
I think because then you can learn to deal with it in your own space and your own time before you take it to anyone else.
Trying to figure out what are the reasons that make me bully others.
Once you've identified your triggers, it's really important to talk to someone outside of the situation that can give their own advice, perspective and guidelines.
So that could be a parent, a teacher, and you can always talk to Childline. You need to try and make amends. You need to talk to the people that you're concerned you've potentially upset.
Delete any kind of nasty messages you've sent them. Apologise to them sincerely. I had someone who exhibited a lot of bullying behaviour towards me when I was about 16, 17, and then about a year later they came and apologised, made me feel better that they regretted their actions.
And it doesn't always undo what has happened, but it just makes it feel better and...
Yeah, it makes you feel like the future's going to be a bit more brighter.
You need to stop sending abusive messages or trying to engage with the person who you're concerned that you're bullying.
If you put yourself in their situation, it's not going to make them feel better. If they're annoying you, it's not going to stop them annoying you.
Don't join in ganging up, and this is even more important on social media.
If you share an abusive post or like or comment on an abusive post, that's going to make the victim feel just as bad as if it was in a playground.
Hone a talent, find a new way to get people to respect you that doesn't include bullying.
Find a place to put those negative feelings and develop them into a positive thing. And I know we've been talking a lot about bullying happen in school situations and classrooms, but bullying can happen at any age. You could be a bully at the age of 30 just as easily as you could bully someone at the age of 11. It can happen in clubs, it can happen in family situations, it can really happen at any age.
And now we'd like to hear from you. If your friend was bullying someone else, how would you get them to recognise that their behaviour was wrong? Let us know in the comments and we'll be back next week. Thanks for being here, Dottie.
Thank you, Theo.
No worries. Bye.
Bye.